Hi everyone, welcome to the new video. Today I'm in my city. I'm on the street right now walking with my mom. Some days ago I came to visit my family. They live in the small city, which is really far from the city where I live. And I came here to celebrate the new year, so I just was thinking to take a chance to show you also how the city looks like. It's some kind of the average city you can find in Russia. It's very typical, with, for example, such buildings, the old architecture, like post-Soviet Union styles, I would say. So I will show you a little bit more of the city in the next videos, but now I decided to take a walk and just by chance to show you a little bit of the life in this city, how people live and how it feels like to live in such a city. You can already see my red nose. The temperature right now is about like minus 15 degrees, which is not really cold, I would say. For example, yesterday it was even colder. It was around minus 30 degrees, which is already quite cold, I would say, but still not that much, because when there is no wind it's quite good. It doesn't feel that much cold. So now the temperature is really comfortable. By the way, the new year is very close. It's just like 3 days left, and we are approaching the square. This city is small, as I said, but it has like a little square inside, in the center of the city. So now we go to see what is happening, because on this square normally people organize different events, and as you can hear already, we came to some New Year event. Actually, you can see a lot of people already. They installed the Christmas tree. It's quite big, by the way. So now let's see what they have here. Wow, just look at this masterpiece. They made quite beautiful things for the children. And it's made by pure ice. Look at this design. Such a beautiful work. I really like it. They also put some LED lights. But look at these details. Looks like it's like the story from some tale, I guess. This is a real happiness for children. Okay, woo! That's so funny. I wish I could do it also, but unfortunately I don't have this I don't know how it's called in English, also to slide. So now let's go to see what they have also. I think this is some kind of the event for children, for the kids. And here are a lot of kids, by the way. Look at these installations also. They're not made of the ice, but still looks beautiful in my opinion. Not a lot of people actually, I would say. Not so crowded, because this city is quite small. But atmosphere is so good and so warm. Let's go to see. It's really beautiful, I like it. I like the design. So many children here. Now I just remember all my childhood when I also was on this square, actually in my city here, and I was doing almost the same with a lot of children. Every time like the New Year came, it's very beautiful and very warm, like holiday for kids.
Давайте все вместе, всей площадью, от всей души крикнем друг другу с Новым годом! 3, 4! А еще громче! А еще громче! Ура! Мы с вами сделали прекрасное сегодня. сегодня дело, дорогие ребята.
Let's get more views from this place. So many kids here. Look, it's also very beautiful, the installation. It's completely from ice and it just looks amazing, How did they make this? Oh, it's simple from the side, back side, but from here looks very beautiful. I like it. Well, today actually it's not that much cold as I said, so more people came to have some fun, to drink chai and to celebrate, especially kids, of course. As you can see, a lot of kids here and there. I wish I could go up, but it's like a huge line here. A lot of different kids came to have fun. I think such holidays like New Year is especially beautiful for kids, for children. First of all, my nose is really red already. I don't even feel it. If you can see some guys there with the cameras, they just came to me and they wanted to take interview with me about the city, about the atmosphere, what I think about the celebration, about the New Year, and they asked me to say some good words, some warm words for the people for this New Year. Actually, it's more, even bigger than it looks like actually. I'm already frozen, my nose is already, I don't even feel it. But you know, I'm really happy to be here because this is the city where I was born and where I spent my childhood with my friends and family, and actually I just like atmosphere. And I also think my beard is also frozen completely, I don't know. One more beautiful installation. The bear is one of the symbols in Russia. The animal you can find in many regions of Russia, actually, especially in Siberia here. I just don't know what is the material here, but looks beautiful. I like it. I like how people can be creative and make such a beautiful things. I think I needed to put some scarf on my neck because it's actually quite cold. Look at this, by the way. Also the installation made of ice, it says 2026. Such a beautiful moment. The picture for this cute kid with Ded Moroz and Snegurочка. Okay, I think it's time to go. It was really interesting to see how people celebrate coming New Year in such a small city. And honestly, I have to say that I almost don't feel my arm because I was recording without glove, and now it's really red and itching. So I decided now to get some coffee or chai maybe. So let's get to some coffee shop or cafe. I found here the mall, so let's see if they have some coffee shop to get some coffee or chai. Okay, looks like I found something. It says Dodo Pizza, so this is the restaurant with pizza. Let's go to try something. Actually, I just want chai because it's really cold, really cold. Let's see. Oh, it's very crowded here. Okay, let's go to have some chai. Okay, the menu is quite diverse, I would say. They have different types of pizza. Look, just crazy amount of different flavors. I just want some small piece maybe. They don't have some just slice, something like that. No, I think they don't have like the slice or maybe combo. I will check now a bit more carefully. The drinks, something like shawarma, I don't know, sandwiches. Looks like this is the slice, different shape, not like triangle. But let's see, maybe I will find it finally. Okay, now let's pay. Good, done. 166. Okay, it looks like una quesadilla in Mexican cuisine. Let's see, inside it has cheese, bacon, mushrooms. Okay, I think it's quite delicious, but I can't double it. I mean, I can split it by this plastic fork. Ah, so hard. Okay, enjoy your meal if you have meal now. Let's try this. Not bad. It also has egg inside, and I really like it. Quite good. It cost like just like around $5 more or less, no, even less, but it's quite delicious for this price, I would say. Okay, it was quite delicious, I would say. I really liked it. So now it's time to drink some chai. Noszę Jan. Oh, the chai actually very delicious. I like it. Also for this price, the best option I could have today. We spent around 30 minutes in the cafe, and you can see it's already dark, almost dark. But it's just 3 p.m. That's crazy. But of course at night the city is more beautiful. More decorations for the new year. And of course a lot of snow. Completely white, the land. And my bird also. Looks like it's family of bears. I like it. Looks very beautiful. Очень красиво выглядит, да? People become more creative every year. This is the main cross in this city. And this is some kind of the big business center. So now we are waiting to cross the street. I don't know why, but for me personally the city looks like very mysterious in the evening when it's dark and not a lot of people. But now of course it's the center of the city, so more people here. But when you go somewhere like far from the center and walking in the evening, you can see like not a lot of people on the streets. Looks like the ghost city, abandoned city. I like it. This is the place where people marry. Unfortunately I forgot the name in English. And they also install some beautiful ice sculptures here. Looks very beautiful. Okay, I'm going to the shop now to buy some food. And it's a little bit dark here, but you can see the buildings. They look like the same design. They are very old, by the way. I don't even know how old they are. Maybe around 40 years or something like that. It's difficult to say, but they don't look so good just because they have some colorful paintings. They look a bit more beautiful than those which don't have. Okay, looks like this is the small supermarket. By the way, my nose is better. I don't know why, but in the really low temperatures my nose gets red so fast. While I see many people, they walk and they don't have red nose. I think it's about sensitivity, level of sensitivity of the skin. Okay, we're here to buy some meat. Здравствуйте. Let's see what they have. Some cheese, some meat, some sweets also. I like it. Okay, unfortunately I didn't find what I needed to buy, so I think I will come back home. But before, I will show you some places, a little bit of city, a little bit more of the city. But first I need to cross this street. You can see it's already so dark, but feels good. At least there is no wind, so I'm not frozen and can record the video even without gloves. It looks like this is a coffee shop. I would like to have some hot chocolate, but now it's time to go back, maybe next time. Let me show you a little bit more of this place. By the way, this animal, this bird, this is the symbol of the flag of the city. So that's why it has here this monument. It's pretty empty. Actually, you can see there are a lot of benches here. And it's like a park, some kind of the boulevard, I would say, not a park. And it has like a public space. I mean, there are a lot of benches to sit, but you can see it's completely empty. Nobody's here, but looks pretty beautiful, like a winter fairy tale. You can see. Actually, I can understand. Not a lot of people go out when it's so cold, because it's actually impossible to sit on the benches when it's minus 15, 20, 25 degrees. But anyway, some people are on the street, because still there are many activities you can do even while it's cold. With this lighting here in this boulevard, it's actually very beautiful. I love it. Okay, so now we are a little bit far from the center. Looks like this is the supermarket here. And this is another one. Let's go and take a look inside. How a typical Russian supermarket looks like. Looks pretty clean, by the way, and very organized. A lot of fruits. And I think you can find these things in all the shops or supermarkets you normally go. But what I like so much here is that it's really clean. Cheese, milk, yogurts, and different things. Eggs, sausages, mayonnaise, many different stuff. Looks beautiful. Of course, you can find a lot of alcohol in Russian shops and supermarkets. Whiskey, vodka, martini, whatever. Especially a lot of different types of beer with different degree, different brands, different prices. That's so cool. Well, honestly, it's not really cool, because we're in Russia. The alcohol is a big problem, and many people can't really control themselves, consuming just a huge amount of alcohol. But you can see here you can find something you like so much. By the way, look, they already sell a lot of different chocolates and sweets for the new year. I like it. Different brands, also different types of coffee, chai, really like millions of types. By the way, look, this one is really creative one, the English breakfast. I like the packaging. So you can find here almost the same, I would say, like in common typical market, I mean supermarket in your city. Nothing really special, but as I said, very organized and very clean. This is the small shop with different sweets, chai, coffee, different types of dry fruits. And actually I find some products from Iran, dates for example, this one. Pastil from Iran also. So normally shops here, they have different products from Middle East countries, Turkey, Kazakhstan, Egypt, Azerbaijan, Iran, many different stuff. I like it. Look, this is for example the cinnamon. It's from Iran. It says Isfahan. I don't know if you can see, but it says Isfahan. You know, I'm really happy to see so many products in Russian shops from Iran, the country I love so much. So this is really cool. I will buy this one. Okay, I bought just some products, some food, and now coming back to my house. Actually, today we are cooking with my mom some dishes, some salads. So gradually I'm coming back. So as the city is very small, it doesn't take too much time to come to some particular place you need. It's very close. If you want to cross this city, you need just maybe around 20 minutes from one side to another side. It's very, very small. But I think life here is, how to say, like much slower than in big cities, because there is no like a lot of business here, not a lot of people living here, and of course life is not very difficult in this aspect. It's very dark already here, as I said, so I don't know if you can see something, but I hope yes. This is my house, this building, and I'm almost home. I wanted to say that apparently life in such small cities feels very different from life in big cities, and not many people can live in such small cities just because you don't have anything to do here. It's just because, for example, people who are elderly people, they can stay in such small cities, or maybe some people who like quiet life or something like that. But as you can see, the most teenagers and young people, they don't stay in such cities. They try to go to the big cities because there is much more fun, money, entertainment and opportunities right there. Many cars here, by the way, also covered with the snow. Nobody cares about them. So guys, I'm almost home, and I think on this note I will finish this video. And I wanted to say thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for your comments, your activity. As always, it's very, very important and valuable for me. And I think in next video I will show you the city in more details, because now we just took a short trip. So thank you so much once again, and I will see you in the next video very soon. Take care and goodbye.